Now we are going to discuss about the Seaborn library. So this is the data visualization library that is available in a Python. So I have imported first the Seaborn library. After that, I have imported the another important library for the data visualization, that is the matplotlib. And after that, I have imported the Plotly. The Plotly is for the interactive visualization, but here I will not describe the visualization part of Plotly. I will just discuss about how I will import the dataset from the Plotly. So first of all, here I have written that sns.load dataset, and in that I have passed the tips. So what I'm trying to do here, in Seaborn there are many, inside of Seaborn the many datasets are available. I just simply choose the one dataset, that is the tips, and uh, I just load that dataset. So it is very easy. We don't have to use the CSV file. We don't have to read that Excel file. Just from a CSV, just from a Seaborn, I just uploaded the tips data. So in that tips data, the restaurant data set, it is the restaurant data set. Here the total bill is there. The tips is there. The sex means the female and male column is there, and smoker means who are the smoker and who are the non-smoker, that data also there, and day, which day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, which day, that is also there, and time, it is in dinner time, breakfast time, or lunch time, that is also there. And the size means how many people they went. Two means they went with two people. Three means they went with the three people. So simply I load the dataset from a Seaborn library. After that, what I have done, I have just created one a plot, that is the scatter plot. So this is the axis level function. Axis level function means after SNS I have to mention the particular chart name. Here I want to create a scatter plot, so that's why I have mentioned the scatter plot. And here I have written data equal to df. Why? Because my data equal to df only. If I'll change here, and if I'll write the tips, and here also I will change the df to tips. Now see, uh, so here if I'll pass the tips instead of the df, so we can do that thing. So whatever uh, variable I have mentioned here, I have to write this variable after data equal to. So here my x-axis is the total bill and my y-axis is the tips. See, if you see the data very carefully, you can understand who paid more amount, uh, they gave them more tips as well. Okay, so see, here in between the 40 to 50, they paid the good bill, and they have given the good tips as well. Okay, so this is the scatter plot, and this is the axis level function. What is the meaning of the axis level function? Means after SNS, I have to mention the particular plot name. I will explain again the axis level function as well. So now, if you consider about the total bills and tips, and as well the uh, sex means the female and male contribution on tips. If you see this data carefully, see here, the male gives the more tips compared to a female. Male means blue color and female means the orange color. See here, the male gives the more tips compared to a female. Okay. So in that way, we can build a relationship between a three data. Here I have built the relationship between the total bills, tips, and the male and female. Okay. So now here I have written the another code and I have passed the style equal to time. Time means what? Time means lunch and dinner. And style means, see here, the round sign means the lunch and the cross sign means the dinner. So most of the male came at, see, dinner time, and most of that female, that means the orange color, they came in lunchtime. See, they came in the lunchtime. Okay, so from that data we can understand what is going on. So this is the scatter plot, and here I have mentioned the size. Size means how many people went in the restaurant. See here, size equal to 2. 3 means one man went with 3%. Okay, like that. One male went with 3%. One female went with 4%, like that. Okay, so here the size equal to, if you consider about 1, the size is very less. Okay, the parameter name also size, and the value name in the data, it is also the size. So here this 1 means the size is very less, 6 means the size is the big one. Okay, and see here in this data, the male gave the good tips, as well as male went with more people. See here, compared to female, male went with the more people. Here the size is big compared to this one. Okay, so here I can pass lot of parameter. Not only the x-axis and y-axis, we can pass lot of parameter as well. We can change our style. We can change the size. Now we will discuss about the figure level. Before what we have discussed? Before we have discussed about the axis level. Now I am going to discuss about the figure level. See here, when we have used the axis level, here we have written SNS dot scatter plot. Now, for each and every graph, I have to change the name. SNS dot scatter plot, SNS dot line plot, SNS dot histogram. But here, I can write in that way. I can write simply SNS dot ray plot. After that, in kind, I can mention the scatter. In kind, I can mention what kind of chart I want. I can mention these things. Okay. So sns.rayplot, then I have mentioned the kind equal to scatter. If I want line, I can mention here the kind equal to line as well. So here, if you observe the graph, the chart very carefully, this one is like axis level is like a kind of rectangle, and if you are talking about the figure level, it is kind of a square. So no need to remember if we use the figure label. So we no need to remember the plot name. We just simply write for each and every plot, ray plot. After that kind, whatever plot I want, I will just mention that name in that kind. Now, I want to create a line chart. For that, what I have done here, I simply load a data set from the plotly. So that's why I have written here px.data.gapminder. So that data I uploaded from a plotly. So in that particular data, I only want the India. Here, lot of countries there. If you see that country columns, you can find out almost each and every country. So here I choose only the India. Okay. Now, what is the difference between the line plot and the scatter plot? See, if you consider about the line plot, one continuity is there. In scatter plot, the continuity was missing. But in line plot, see, the continuity is there. So here I have just written sns.lineplot. After that, in data, I have mentioned the variable name. And then I have created a relationship between the year and the live experience. So I have created this chart using the axis level function and using the ray plot as well. So now I want not only India, I want some another country data as well. That's why I have mentioned India, Brazil, and Germany. After that, I will apply a hue. Here, first of all, I have written what I want to create. I want to create a line chart. After that, in data, I have mentioned my variable name where I have stored the data. X-axis I have mentioned the year, Y-axis I have mentioned the life experience, and hue I have mentioned the country. So in that way, you can create the relationship between two or more than two graphs. Here I have done another things. I have passed hue. In style I have passed the continent, and size also I have passed the continent. See here. It is giving where continent the country belongs to, where continent. Okay, so India means it is belongs in Asia. Okay, like that. And the size also different. Here this is very thick. Here there is no continuity. So like that, there is the difference. After that, I want to create another plot, that is the facet plot. So when we are talking about this facet plot, uh, we have to draw these things using a figure level function. And here I have created a relationship between total bill, tips, and I want to create a line chart, and there my columns equal to sex, that means male and female, and row I want to mention the smoker. See here, I have created the four graphs. See, if you see the graph carefully, you can understand the male gives the more tips. The male gives the more tips. Who is the smoker who gave the more tips? Okay, here also female who is the smoker, and they give less tips. Here non-smoker male also gave the more tips. Here the non-smoker female also gave the less tips as usual. So this is all about the today's video. So in that way, we can create a chart using the Seaborn. Thank you.